Hello, Chad Hanks. It is I, Leon Stranger Simon Kennedy the Fourth, Esquire, PhD, MD, LLC, DBZ, on this Saturday, 7th of March, 2026. The time, 16:01, 4:01 p.m. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Hope you're having a good one. We are continuing our trudge through the nightmare that is the island on Resident Evil 4. We have Lieutenant Surge, last name Krauser, from what city was Surge in Kanto? Viridian? Now I gotta look it up. Look what you've made me do. Look what you made me do, Kanye West. Lieutenant Surge. Vermilion, not Viridian. Is Viridian even... Viridian was Giovanni. Oh, okay. So there's a Vermilion and a Viridian. What's Viridian? Is that like a shade of green? I shouldn't have even closed Chrome. I should just have opened it up right back. Because a Viridian forest, right? Viridian color. It's a dark blue-green pigment. Yeah, that's a green. I can see where you have the blue in it, but that's most definitely a green. If it had to get put into a camp in like 1945, it would be in the green camp. Deep Viridian, darkest Viridian, that's just, I wouldn't say that's forest green. It's like maybe a dark army green. Dark Viridian, Evergreen Viridian, Emerald Viridian, Pine Viridian, Winter Viridian. People go crazy over colors these days. Viridian is a shade of green. Vermilion is a shade of red. And I know that because it's a Slipknot song and it was in Naruto. I know verdant and verd are words for green. True! Like a verdant forest. What up, Tommy? Hope you're having a good Saturday. We are continuing mother effing Resident Evil 4 today. I don't think we're going to finish it. Might take one or two more streams, but you know what? It's a banger. It's an all-time banger. I can see why people like it so much. I really like it. I don't want to say it's my favorite Resident Evil, but it's definitely my favorite action horror Resident Evil. Favorite survival Resident Evil? Maybe 2 or 0. 3 was okay. I think 2 is definitely better than 1. I don't know if 3 is better than 2. And for some reason, I liked 0. If I could do 0 without needing the 2 people team up thing, I think it would be really good. But good games nonetheless. 4 bangers so far. We got some stuff to talk about. I am, of course, Simon Stranger. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing, but mostly thank you for your time and thank you for emulating me and having a full container of pure water that will heal your soul. Also a bottle of Gatorade from exercising. I bought some resistance bands. They're going to come in soon. I'm going to start doing like rows instead of sit-ups and stuff. I got to activate my core more. I think I'm going to install a pull-up bar on the side of the shed outside. I got some things going on, and eventually I will have to crumple and admit to myself that I need to change the diet in various ways so that it turns out that we can live in a world where we take ourselves seriously in the calorie department, in the macros department, learning all these different acronyms and stuff. I knew a guy at one point. He wasn't a bodybuilder, but he had a really nice physique. He worked on his stuff. And he told me one time, bro, you don't need to watch what you eat. You can eat whatever you want. Just burn more than you consume. I think he was lying to me at the time because you can't eat just whatever you want. If you ate 1,500 of calories of cake a day, I don't think it would turn out too well for you, but his spirit was in it. He was talking more like gumbo and all this other stuff. Cajun food is not traditionally friendly with dieting and exercise. It's not conducive to gains and all that, but it's irresistible. Anyway, that's going to happen. I got some stuff I want to talk about today before we go on. I was thinking of something that I didn't write down earlier. What was it? I hate whenever I lose things. I need to activate my shoulders. I did write that down. Activate the shoulders. Oh, new short out today, Chad Hanks. First one in a while. don't watch it. It's pretty. I mean, I enjoyed doing it, and I got footage for the next one already on deck tomorrow, so we might be getting consistent, getting a little swifty with those shorts. We can appeal to the Gen Z and the Gen Alpha. I'll start posting my stuff on TikTok and Instagram, which admittedly would be an okay idea for growth, but can you imagine having the type of people that look at TikToks and Instagrams? I mean, honestly, YouTube Shorts aren't much better, but at least it's the same platform that I stream on. Does Kick have shorts, or is it only streaming? I don't think Twitch has shorts. It just has like clips and stuff. But we can handle all that hoorah later on. So I wrote down new short, need to activate shoulders. Brittany Venti released a video about Elijah Schaefer. I have no idea who Elijah Schaefer was. I only heard about him when that controversy came out about him cheating on his wife and being a gay dude. I saw for the first time footage of him speaking, and I was like, yeah, that guy's gay. That is a homosexual man. I can't believe he's sleeping with a woman in a relationship who then got married to the guy, all the while not even sleeping with his own wife. That's crazy, dog. It's insanity. And apparently he blamed all this like coming out about him on the Jews somehow, and his wife is Jewish. Okay, buddy, you need to go back to the camp. All right, you need to do a bit more. Maybe drink less of that Jesus juice next time. Elijah Schaefer has been funny for a while, like in an embarrassing way. Yeah, he's like a religious conservative Christian almost, with hopefully less sexual impropriety. As much sexual impropriety as he has now, hopefully less than Christian. They're all just silly little people. And Venti was roasting his ass. I talked about the ab bands. Oh, that's something else I was talking about, because earlier when I was looking up those resistance bands, I looked up ab bands, and it pulled up things where it was just pictures of women with pink devices, not in a sexual manner, on Amazon, working out their abs and everything. And all I had to do to change in the search terms, instead of ab bands, I had to write core bands, and then it was the same exact products but with pictures of men doing it and not pink and purple products. That's so women want to work on their abs, men want to work on their core. Just stop with the cope. You just just work on your abdominal muscles, okay? Just do some rows, do some crunches, for the love of God. Stop doing those what's it called? Whenever you put you're laying on your back and you lift your legs up and you're trying to keep your arms parallel with the ground as you lift your torso up. V-sits. Those hurt. Those really hurt, but I can't hold those for much. I tried planking earlier today. I managed 30 seconds. You're supposed to do like a minute at a time, but I could feel the shaking start to come on. It gets tricky out there. Other than that, the only other thing I wrote down was that I think Pokemon, how do I put this? I think Pokemon needs to appeal to a more adult audience. It doesn't need to, but I feel like it's really missing out on a lot of money. It could be, and this is solely from the perspective of just trying to make money however you can. I would judge anyone who bought this. I would judge the company for doing this, but if they just wanted to forego all morality and make a bunch of money, they could start a sex toy company off the side, like kind of like DC's Black Label or Vertigo. It'd just be this off to the side thing where they keep it away from the childish aspects of it all, and they would be the sex company owned by Pokemon. They would call it Bad Dragonite. And so far, the only product I think of that they could have would be a specifically anal tentacle like object, and they would call it the Gyarados. I think that would work out really well for them. But then again, I wouldn't talk to anybody I knew that would buy stuff like that. And one of the most popular items would be the Vaporeon, whatever they make, Fleshlight, whatever. But maybe all ideas shouldn't be shared. Maybe we should keep some ideas to ourselves. I retract all statements just made. But I would just say, if they wanted to be greedy and soulless and make a lot of money, they would do that. I used to hear the term Bad Dragonite a lot back in the day because there was a guy called that who would super chat Ricada all the time. Jesus. Yeah, maybe we just don't do that. Maybe Pokemon, you know what? Just stay doing what you're doing, trying to sue Pal World and making subpar games. Although, what just came out? Pokopia, basically Harvest Moon, but with Pokemon. That I bet that sold like gangbusters. There was one guy, Real Fake Wizard, said that he couldn't find a single physical copy in any store within, I don't know, like 40 miles of where he lived. It was, I'm not surprised it sold out, but they probably also limit physical copies these days. They just want everything to be bought digitally. I will concede to buying things digitally when I can have the file locally on my PC. I don't want it just in my Steam folder or in my Epic folder or in whatever folder on the marketplace to where I can have. I want to be able to move the game files onto an external drive so that I have that file and folder forever and I can have it always and it cannot be taken away from me. That's the only time I will concede. And even then, I'd make a disc out of it, maybe. If they have discs that hold that much. We'd have to see. We'd have to see how it works out. How do they get all that information on discs? They put Red Dead 2 on a disc. The game's like 100 gigabytes. Technology be crazy, yo. Anyway, I think that was everything I wrote down. I don't remember what else I was trying to think of earlier today. No. More Resident Evil 4, please. Waiter, more Resident Evil 4, please. Waiter, more Regenerators, please. So our songs of the day. And I could tell from the like songs that I was in my SoundCloud rapper / Australian just music in general arc, because after these two songs, all the suggestions were like Big Scary, which is an Australian band, more Kingswood, Teenage Wrist, which isn't Australian, but it's a really good band, Lil Xan, Lil Peep, all kinds of stuff like that. I thought Hades and Bomb Rush Cyberpunk twice because I wanted physical versions. I bought Hades and Bomb Rush Cyberpunk twice because I wanted physical versions. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, sick game. Hades as well. Hades is really good. But yeah, those are both qualifiers for why we would want physical media. They're some good ass games. In my defense, they were for two different consoles at least. Well, yeah, you're not gonna, unless you like own a PlayStation or love Bethesda, you're not going to buy the same game for the same console twice. Unless you like Last of Us or Skyrim. Did you finally listen to Ailstorm? I didn't. What is that? What is Ailstorm? Is that like the band Hailstorm with the lady singer? Songs of the day. First one, Creepin' by Kingswood. Very good song, Australian band. Highly recommended. Second one, Hard Times by Paul Kelly, who is like the James Taylor of Australia. Very the spirit of Australia type of music, I guess. It's a really good song. It's very soft, almost like Randy Newman, but without the goofy voice. It's pirate metal. Oh no, I haven't heard that. The only pirate metal I ever had was that one band, Flock of the Seagull Men. Is that what it's called? Ship of the Seagull Men. Where is the band with Danny Carey and the guys from Mastodon? Was it Danny Carey or Adam Jones? Seagull Men. Legend of the Seagull Men. Danny Carey, Brent Hines, Jimmy Hayward. Bassist Peter Griffin of Zappa Plays Zappa and Deathlock. I think they meant Deathclock, or is Deathlock also a band? I'm not seeing Deathclock. Did they really misspell the name? Pete Griffin. Peter Griffin, playing for Deathclock. I looked up Pete Griffin, it shows up Peter Griffin. No, the musician, please Google. True musician, able to adapt. Is this just coming from his own website? Why doesn't he have a Wikipedia page? Is he not that important? Come on. From Hanson to Deathclock. How many bands is this man in? Peter Griffin. Pete Griffin's Deathclock. Well, I guess he's the bassist. I guess he's the IRL murder face. I guess Brendan Small can't do all the instruments. As goated as he is, he can't do all the instruments, especially not if they're touring. Anyway, Creepin', Kingswood, Hard Times, Paul Kelly. Two good songs. And we are done with the songs of the day, so we need to stop that yapping and get to trapping. It is time, once again, for Resident Evil 4, Disc 2 from 2005. We got a lot of numbers. Good thing I'm not good at math. Gotcha, got his ass. I was going to show the footage that I have. It's like raw footage. It's not put into shorts form yet for the short tomorrow. Why am I sweating so much? I guess it's just because I exercised. I have the footage for the short, but I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to hold off. I think I want to see, excuse me, what's really good with it. Yeah, we got you. Resident Evil, Resident Evil 4. Now, did I save? I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna load this one up, please. When did I sign out yesterday? 1940? I did save right here because we were just hanging out. We just got reunited and it feels so good. What's up, Ashley? A lot of stuff has happened since you've been gone. And we need to get... No, because I remember we jumped down the trash chute. Fought those regenerators and made our way past a door. Those guys killed me and I was like, you know what? I think I'm done for the night. I remember. So now they're gonna suffer. Now I remember. Now I recall. We're back. We're so back. We got it this time. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourself, sweet cheeks. Anything to collect down here? I guess it's not showing up just yet. I got this.
Look, there's a gate here.
Look, there's a gate here. Shut up, Ashley. Fuck! I'm sorry. Oh shit, one of those guys. That happened really quickly. Okay, understandable. That means only one thing. I have to go goblin mode.
Look, there's a gate here.
Yep. Get over here, Ashley. Get over here. Get your stupid scrawny ass over here right now. Uh-oh. Damn it. Fuck. Excuse me, Spectrum. Can you notify me whether or not there's an outage? Or are you just gonna... just let it hang out? Revive my... what? Internet? New internet you give me? Later this month, it better be good, or else I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna pop off on somebody. I'm gonna pop off on a pussy. You know what I'm talking about. It's still dropping. It looks like it's wanting to restart or something. Are we good? Are you returning to your roots? No, you're just going right back to no signal? Can you be more consistent with your beliefs? Is this really because of the weather? I don't feel like it should be. What do I do with this information? At least give me a consistent signal. Give me something, man. It's just not doing anything. And the router said that there was a connection. The lights were as they always are. Why is it so? Maybe they're changing something? Maybe some asshole's using a lot of bandwidth on the network right now? This is the problem with... This shows why communism doesn't work. There's a bunch of houses on the local neighborhood node for Spectrum services. We're all on one line, so if some asshole is using too much bandwidth, everyone else suffers. And you can apply that to an entire nation and country. One neighborhood, if it can't work in one neighborhood, how's it going to work in one country? Explain that to me, Vladimir Lenin. Oh, sorry. I forget what Engels' first name. Joseph? What's Engels? I know it's Karl Marx, but what's the other guy name? Joseph Engels? Joseph and F. Friedrich Engels. My bad. He was a German philosopher, social and political theorist, journalist, businessman, and businessman? I'm sorry, what? Are you gonna work for me? Are you gonna do your job? Check in with me and do your job. Check it, my babe. Juicy is my name. Don't like to cry, don't like to beg. Okay, well, we're getting really high bitrate, but the signal is still red, so I don't know if it's tripping or if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's see. Let's find out. I ponder. Ponderance. Unable to connect to chat. Test? Okay, we're at 0 kilobits per second once again. Very cool, very legal. Thank you, Kanye. I guess it's just gonna continue being 0 kilobits per second. I might have to just save all the stuff that I opened with today and do it again tomorrow. Just delete this one, because if it's not returning to monkey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the juice is. I don't know what the issue is. CPU usage 2.7%. Wow. I can't wait for that 3950 to come in. That's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be tight and sick and sick and tight. Hello? Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Relax. I hear you feeling down. Wait, no. Relax. Relax. Can you show me where it hurts? No. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain you are receiving. A distant ship smoke on the horizon.